it is important to treat people with dignity and respect when you are using, or when you are talking about these issues. And part of that is using the correct pronouns, because it immediately, yes, it is.
No.
It doesn't hurt you at all to call Lia Thomas.
It does. It's not your right to tell us that. It makes me a liar. It makes me a liar.
Don't compel my language. Do not.
Well,
you have no right to compel me to say anything. But that's the beauty of this world.
Yeah, she's not trying to compel you to say anything. She's trying to appeal to you, which is a waste of time. She's acting as if he is a reasonable person who can be appealed to see that your position is insane. She's not twisting your arm. She's not gonna shoot you if you don't say it. She's trying to get you to realize that your bizarre opposition to it doesn't make any sense. It's self-destructive. It's generally destructive too, but also self-destructive. And I love the people at the table who are like, no, I won't do it because then I'd be a liar. And that's a change that I, a host of the 5, cannot bear to make to my life and brand. Anyway, that's Jessica Tarlov, who is just trying to get them to, in a very minor way, see reason and treat people with the sort of base level empathy and respect that you would think you would not need to train a person to do. But if you were going to, you would think that you would not need to train people, every one of which believes that they have been brought up to love and respect a book that is the divine guidance to how we should all treat each other and love and peace and all of that. No, I'm not saying the word you want me to say because I won't be a liar. Okay, I don't think that the Bible stuck. What do you think, Brett?
By Greg Gutfeld's logic, I will call him Booger Nipples every time I see him, and I'm the good guy. That's what he wants. He wants to be wantonly mean, like crappy. That's what this is about. This is about him being crappy, knowingly wanting to be crappy, and still wanting to be considered a nice person. And he's not. He's not, Lia Thomas's dad. He's not Lia Thomas. He's just great. He's just Booger Nipples Gutfeld. And he wants, and that's all it's about. That's all language should be really about, is communicating concepts. And the concept you communicate by misgendering people is you're a jerk. You're a booger nipple.
Yeah.
Like Booger Nipple Gutfeld.
Like I don't necessarily want to make small talk with every person that I pass as I walk around my neighborhood. But it doesn't hurt me. And it makes things just a little bit nicer. And I think, you know what our world could use? Things to be just a little bit nicer, especially when it comes at no cost to you. You don't, like, if you don't understand it, that's fine. Lots of people don't, or whatever. Maybe you're not capable of it, even if you were to try. I don't think that they are trying, to be clear, but maybe they wouldn't understand it anyway. Still, doesn't hurt you.
They've done this in the past.
Easiest thing in the world.
People who've done this in the past and the people who do this in the past are horrible. They're like, well, I know, but because of the color of your skin, you're not a person to me. That's what he's doing. Oh, because of what's under your pants, I will call you something else.
Yeah. We just always have to remember that one of the core things in terms of the value system for a lot of these people is a desperate need for hierarchy, which is there for a lot of reasons, but one of them is a desperate need to be told that you're already better. You didn't have to do anything to be better. You don't ever have to do anything to be better. You are already automatically better for things that were true before you were born. You're better, and now you get to lord it over all these other people. And anything, by the way, that transcends hierarchy, that mixes it up, they're gonna have a problem with, because it is so core to their value system. Anyway, let's go to one more video and we'll see if she can get through to them.
On the feminism issue though, women in general and feminists, of which I am one and Katie is for today, are all supportive of trans people and trans rights. That doesn't necessarily mean that we are immune to understanding the competitive aspect of what this is on the college level, the high school level, and beyond. And that's what I thought that the Biden rule did well, actually, in differentiating between what goes on amongst 6-year-olds and what goes on when you get to the college level. Because there are kids who are competing for scholarships, who want to go on and they want to compete professionally. And that's obviously a very different field.
And I don't see how you can have the Biden rule and not also support not having surgeries and things before 18.
Yeah, so you knew that they were going to get to that. So the reason I thought it was important to play that is Jessica Tarlov there shows that you can still obsess constantly about the sports stuff. You can, one of the most watched shows in the news can daily talk about a thing that has to do with, are there 3 athletes that they can name that qualify for this obsession? They say Lia Thomas, so I think that's one that they have. You can still be obsessed with that and want to go and root in people's sports and look in their pants and still believe maybe we just be like kind to people in the easy stuff. Like, she's showing you don't have to become a lib or anything, Greg Gutfeld. You just have to be slightly less proactively awful as you are so inclined to be. What do you think? Final thought goes to you.
The only thing more ridiculous than their pretending that they care a ton about elementary school sports. The only thing more ridiculous than that is that this fake obsession has led them into the insane position that they want to look at preteen genitals before they're allowed to play a game.
Yeah,
they want us to seem like the crazies. Y'all want to be like, all right, Timmy, drop trow, let me see.
That's it.
That's
it.
Nuts. Nobody cares about kids' sports. No one cares about sports. Are stupid.
I mean,
Embrace
I like
that.
Some of them. I like sports.
And anyone who says that, like it's just fascinating to talk about, I think, is the other part of it. It's just fascinating to talk about.
Yeah,
we should talk about it, but earnestly, not for political.
You know what I would like? BS. You know what I would like? I would like that whenever one of these right wingers talks about this and appeals to their supposed love of women's sports, there should be a counter that shows how many days it's been since they watched one.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.